Yo, $500 to $5,600 in a week, bro. How am I doing that? Right? Listen, 8 days ago, right? Y'all saw me withdraw the 16K. I was at $500 something. This week, $5,600. I'm cooking today, $900 day. All glory be to God. You know what I'm talking about? Can't take no credit, man. I've been blessed with a skill that's paying my bills. You know what I'm talking about? For sure. But look, I want y'all to eat the same way, man. And people be like, yo, this is too hard. This is just, I keep losing. So, who cares, bro? Keep going. You feel me? I was losing forever before I figured out how to be profitable in these markets. So just keep going. Stop complaining. Figure out what you need to do for you, because most of y'all is just y'all selves doing it to your own selves. You keep blowing them accounts. Ain't nobody doing that but you. You feel me? So stop blowing them. Get yourself under control. Buckle down and get to this money. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look. I can't thank God enough, y'all. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is the dopest. You know what I'm talking about? He just be blessing me, man. Real talk, man. I'm just baffled every day. I'm gonna keep saying it. But listen, if y'all not subscribed to Jeremy Cash TV, my vlog channel, y'all missing out. I got a dope Miami vlog coming. I got a lot of other dope vlogs coming. Had a lot of dope vlogs on there, so you're missing out. But we're gonna get straight to this, man. What am I doing to be able to flip these bags this quick in a week, 2 weeks, and be withdrawing 15, 16, 17K every 2 weeks, stuff like that, right? Again, I am doing 2 strategies. I said 4. 2 strategies. All right. 10 for the win. And then the clear channel strategy. So I'm going to walk you through both of these. All right. Now, again, I have been extremely risky on my accounts, but again, I'm used to it. You know what I mean? I'm used to doing that. I've been trading risky forever. Since I started, I've been trading like that. So it's nothing new to me. I do have multiple streams of income. So if I lose a certain amount, I'm not really tripping. So I'm just, you got to test them waters. But I'll show y'all right here today, as you can see. I think if it show up, let me make sure it shows up. Okay, yeah. 900 and, cause I got my light right here. $980 for today. Some dope trades, man, dope trades. Actually, today's was off of this system. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute, but let me show y'all clear channel. So right now you're looking at EuroCAD on the screen, and we have the Keltner channel. My Keltner channel settings are 20, 10, and 2. Okay, I got the 200 moving average on here, and I got my stochastic oscillator on here. 5, 3, and 3 for the stochastic, and then 92 and 6 for the levels. As you can see, 92 and 6. Those are my levels. All right, that's my whole setup in the zigzag. The zigzag is default. But clear channel strategy, whenever you have a market trending up or down, all right, and you have the Keltner channel on your chart, if you have one side that's clear, meaning no candles have touched in that area, then that's the clear channel. When it's in the uptrend, you wait on pullbacks and you buy up, right? Pull back, buy up. Now, it don't last forever. When it start breaking through here, the middle, and coming down, then you know it's pretty much over with for now. It could still be an uptrend because it would be still above the 200, but it could be on its way down. All right, so one thing you need to know is market structure. You have to know market structure. Market structure says this. If we're in an uptrend based off all of these candles, all right, all of these candles here being above this 200, that means we're in an uptrend. So if that's the case, this is what the market should look like. It should go up, it should pull back, and it should go higher than this right here. Then it should pull back again, okay? And then it should go higher than that. Now, I know my tool over here is starting to cut up. Let me go back down to my small amount. But that's what it should look like. All right, it should pull back. It should go higher than that, pull back, go higher than that, okay? So let's say this is your 200. Every time it pulls back, you want to buy. Pull back, buy. Pull back, buy. That's uptrend market structure. Downtrend market structure says, okay, if the market is selling, put this over here. If the market is selling, it should come down, pull back, go down further than this, pull back, go down further than that, and just continue to do that until it decides to turn around. So that's what you're looking for on the clear channel strategy, okay? Now I'll skip through bingo, downtrend right here, okay? Clear channel, no candles have touched in this area. Market comes down, pulls back, first sell right here, okay? Boom, pulls back, another sell. Boom, oh dang, hold on. Okay, it comes here, pulls back, another sell right there. Okay, so are you seeing the market structure? That's one strategy. You do that for 6 months straight, right? And do this other one for 6 months straight. Don't deviate from it, and you should. You know what I'm saying? See great results. 6 months straight. Just give yourself time. Now, 10 for the win. 10 for the win says this. Now, if the stochastic, right, these two lines here hit this 92 level, if it hits the 92, sell off. That's what it's telling you for 10 minutes. Now, it don't gotta be 10 minutes, but 10 minutes give you a good enough room for you to relax in these markets, right? Because if you do, 2-3 minutes and it's hanging around in there, your anxiety start to kick in. We don't want too much anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Even though 10 for the win, sometimes it will come back to your entry and stuff like that. But when it's gone, okay? So as you notice right here, boom, stochastic was high at the 92. And what happened here? A fat drop. My wife actually caught this drop. I think it was on this pair, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Speaking of my wife, y'all, she a beast. You know what I'm saying? 10 for the win is her strategy. She beasting. You know what I'm saying? She just sent me some screenshots today from the system that we just dropped. 10 for the win system that's calling all the alerts so you ain't got to think. That comes inside the live trading, the $80 a month. That comes inside of there. Now, again, you don't get added to that Telegram, but you get to be on the screen on Zoom for an hour with it. Now, if you actually want it, you got to pay a one-time fee. It gets you added to the Telegram group for life. So, and that's just for now, because I may decide to make it a subscription because it's that 10 for the win popping. You know what I'm talking about? Now, so that's 10 for the win, and it says the same thing on the buy in. So let me see if I can find. This is pretty much kind of what I'm looking like. This is close. It didn't quite touch the 6, but it's close enough to get this example. So this 6 right here, these lines touch it, boom, 10-minute buy, market took off, right, for 10 straight minutes. Now, again, you don't got to do 10 minutes. You can do whatever you want, but 10 minutes seems to be working the best for us. All right, those two strategies. Now, if you back test your chart, if you want to know how to back test, just look back in time and look at every time that the stochastic was high and look what happened. Look every time the stochastic was low and look what happened. All right, and then just tell me what you want. Come on now. Tell me what you need. All right, so look at that. Stochastic low, we was good to what? Go. Shot up for a buy. All right, I love this. All right, I love this. Now, these are the two strategies. Same on the sale, right? Same on the sale. You do those strategies for 6 months straight. Don't deviate from them. The only thing you got to do after that is learn how to not revenge trade. Learn how to control your emotions in these markets. Don't get mad at the market. Easier said than done, because I still get mad at the market. I get so mad sometimes I just want to go in there and just blow my whole account. No cap, we all do it. I be so mad that I know you're gonna go up, and I keep placing more trades and they don't go up, and I be stuck. So don't get into those habits, right? Have a cutoff point in your trading that says, hey, if I hit this number, I gotta be done for the day, and just make yourself be done. You gotta be done. Remember, another day can be better than the previous one. So if you're having a rough day or a rough week, the next week could be way better and you could just kill it. Every day is not gonna be a green one. You will have green months though. You will have 2 or 3 green months where you haven't lost, and then you might have just a terrible month to make you feel like the worst trader on earth, and you trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm telling you, control your emotions, control your life in real life. So another thing you can look at over here is these signals, especially if you're doing 10 for the win. Notice, of course, some of these at the top over here are green, but what you really want is when you got a few of these that look like this, especially if you want to sell. If the stochastic is high and you getting these signals over here, double arrow down, hey, that's letting you know, hey, jump in and play with us. That's what I'm talking about. Jump in and have a good time. So that's pretty much confirmation. So your confirmations is always going to be the stochastic high, the candles outside the Keltner channel, and this is straight 10 for the win that I'm talking about right now. Candles outside the Keltner channel, you know what I'm saying, when they peak outside, and that's what I mean by back testing. So boom, check this one out. Candle came way outside the Keltner channel. One thing to know about these candles and this Keltner channel and this 20 moving average, which is the middle of the Keltner, that's the 20 moving average. The candles cannot go too far away from it before it has to come back and touch it. So if it ever gets too far away, no, it has to come back. It never, I can't say it like that, but I ain't gonna say it never, but it really never. It never really comes back. It never not come back. I guess you could say it like that. So every time we get away from it, it'll go up, it'll do its thing, but then they gotta come back and touch it. And that's back testing. So if you notice, came back and touched, peaked outside here, came back and touched it. You know what I'm saying? Peaked outside there, came back and touched. It's peaking outside right now. Might go up a little bit more, but it has to come back and eventually touch back. So that's how you know them sales is coming. And that's how you can go through each chart and look. Now, if I go to any random pair, let me just go to something. You should be able to find one or the other. This is a clear channel on, and now 10 for the win that's possibly coming as well. But we got the clear channel. And remember I told you, every time we get them pullbacks, you selling off. If you do these kind of trades every single day and you don't just deviate from it and you just constantly do it all the time, you'll get better and better and better. Now, there's a key factor as far as my trading goes that kind of guides me, and that's zones. Understand zones? Listen, it's a wrap. Another clear channel headed to the zone. So now let me explain zones to you right quick, because I really want y'all to get all this down. So practice clear channel, practice 10 for the win, and then practice these zones that I'm about to go over. Your life will change. No cap. And just control your emotions. All right, so here goes zones. Zones are basically, if you got this zigzag indicator, then you can consider those major zones on any time frame, wherever the point is, okay? So I'm looking where we got a point here, that's a major zone. So if you want to mark those up, you can, okay? I always recommend going to a higher time frame first, okay? And marking those zones up. So for instance, what will make these zones? Well, the market was coming up in this direction, it bounced somewhere, and it rejected. So since it rejected, that lets me know that's a zone. So I can get one of my horizontal lines and put it straight across. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I do. I go here to my little paintbrush, grab me a horizontal line, and then I'll put it at one of the peaks, right? I can click on it, double it up, they'll give me another one, and I'll put that there, okay? Now, sometimes I will have to go to the left to find another area where the market potentially is, and if I don't see one, this is where people get confused. If I don't see one somewhere that the market is touching, I just follow this line. Let me show you this line. This is the price line. This is where you can tell where price is moving. So follow that line. If you go too far and you don't see it, then go to a higher time frame. So maybe I may have to go to the H4 to try to find another zone that's close to my price line. All right, so now I'm looking. I'm zone hunting right now. Okay. Zone hunting. Boom. And now I can see, okay, price is here at my line right here that I'm on. And here's more candles. So now I just need to find somewhere where the market rejected and went the opposite way. And that's going to be my next zone that the market is headed to. So if I copy one of those again, I move it up. I actually moved that one in the wrong spot, but I move this one up and I put it at the top. Now, if I go to the M1, Okay, there's another zone up here. Okay, so if the market continues up, I know it's gonna break past this and go to another zone. Okay, so that's kind of my guiding tool. If the market continues to come down, then I mark zones below this one. You could do this on the M1, you could do this on the M15, whichever one, but the higher time frame zones are gonna be way more strong. So let's say the market's coming down and I wanna find out where is it gonna bounce at. I found somewhere where it bounced previously, right here. The market was coming down, it bounced and went up, so now this is a zone on the M1, okay? So if the market continues down, I know the first zone is gonna hit is here, which tells me what? I can do a 1 to 2 minute trade until it hits this zone right here, okay? And once it bounces, if we're still on the uptrend, technically I could do, a longer trade, 4 or 5 minute buy, stuff like that. Now, again, I told you if this comes up here, then we know we're headed to this zone. So that gives you another minute, 2-3 minutes to hit before it hits that zone. So you can get in for 2 or 3 minutes. Once it hits that zone and it breaks it and closes above it. So let's say the market shot up here. It actually broke it. I mean, it came through it and it actually closed up here in this area. Then we know that zone that I put up there at the top, that's where it's potentially heading and stuff like that. So you got to keep that in mind. Again, just be aware of fake outs. Sometimes the move look like it's there. Like this one, it looked like it's ready to just take off, but sometimes it just don't. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it'll come here thinking about to take off, you'll load up and it'll retrace and come all the way back down out of nowhere. So that kind of stuff happens. That's kind of stuff you can't control, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going. Use the 4 entry rule. The 4 entry rule says, hey, I'm gonna place 4 trades in that direction, but not at the same time. Let's say the market was coming down here and you thought it was gonna go up. So let's say it was coming down, you placed a buy here, but the market kept dropping first. So you end up placing a second buy right here, and it still's coming down. Third buy here, fourth buy here, you end up making all your money back plus some. You know what I'm saying? So you see your guiding tool, this market is trying to head to the zone. So that gives you a few minutes to get in on buys before it hits here and tries to push through. But again, on the 4 entry rule, you want to do it in a way that doesn't ruin your account. So if you have a $300 account, you don't want to do $40 for your first trade, then $80 your second trade, then you got to go to $100. You blew half your account if you're losing all those entries. You want to go small enough to where if you lose all 4, then it won't mess your account up tremendously. You know what I'm saying? So figure them amounts out for you. But the first entry you enter, if that doesn't go, the second one is supposed to be doubled up and then doubled up again after that, even more, and doubled up. So you're trying to make your loss back plus profit. But yeah, so these are the strategies. This is what I've been doing every day. I have just been going riskier. So the only difference between me and you is that you know my strategies now, right? I'm just gonna go a little riskier. So I might do a $180 trade. I might do a $500 trade. You see here, I got a couple of $180 trades and I did multiple of them. I might do, I might risk heavier on the setups because I believe in the setups. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's pretty much the only difference once you got the strategy down. But last but not least, I do have this, again, alert system. This is the 10 for the win. Just dropped. That's going to give you all the 10 for the win alerts, as well as, you get this. Of course, you get the other 2 alert systems that come with it. So that's all included as well. Not trying to sell you on it, but it does work. And just to show you that it works, before we get out of here, my wife actually used it today. Sent my wife the telegram, okay, to get in the group. And then she sent me a screenshot of her entry. And as you can see on the screen, the entry is nasty, straight off the alert. Then she sent me this, 2 minutes left, insane. That was like what, $700 trade, went stew. I said, wow, that's insane. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely works. It's a blessing. I ate off of it today. That's where the majority of my profit came from. So again, not trying to sell you on it. You can actually do this without it, but you got to go find every place that's overbought, oversold with that. This will pretty much just do it for you with the other little stuff that I added into it. So again, big blessings. Follow me on Instagram, JCashTV. Follow my vlog page, Jeremy Cash TV. And then I do have a podcast as well with my boy Los. 2, the number 2, Much Game. You feel me? That's the podcast, man. I love y'all. I just want to see y'all eat. And that's all I'm here for. God is too good. And I'm going to holler at y'all on another one. Peace.